For adventure seekers, the world offers travel routes that promise both thrill and danger. From towering mountain passes to precarious cliffside trails, these routes demand courage and skill. Here's a look at 8 of the world's most perilous paths, ideal for those ready to embrace an adrenaline-fueled journey. 8. BR 319, Brazil. Deep within the Amazon rainforest, Brazil's BR 319 is notorious for its dangerous conditions. Stretching 540 miles, 870 kilometers, between Manaus and Porto Velho, the highway was once a key connection between the two cities. However, over time, nature has reclaimed much of it, turning the road into a nearly impassable mud pit during the rainy season and a bumpy, dusty mess in the dry months. Driving on BR 319 means facing the raw elements. Heavy rain transforms unpaved sections into thick mud, trapping vehicles for days at a time. Flooding and potholes add to the risk, while the road's remote stretches often lack cell service or help for hundreds of miles. To navigate this route, drivers must be self-sufficient, carrying extra fuel, food, and spare parts. The BR 319 cuts through one of Earth's most biodiverse regions, teeming with wildlife that sometimes wanders onto the road. Snakes, jaguars, and collapsing trees from the dense jungle pose additional threats. 7. Guoliang Tunnel Road, China. Carved by hand through the side of a mountain in the Taihang Range of China, the Guoliang Tunnel Road is both a marvel of human perseverance and a test of courage. In the 1970s, when the government refused to help, the residents of the remote Guoliang village took it upon themselves to create a passageway through the mountain. The resulting tunnel is about 1.2 kilometers, 0.75 miles, long, 5 meters, 16 feet high, and only 4 meters, 13 feet wide. The tunnel clings to steep cliffs with large windows carved into the rock to let in natural light and to give drivers a clear view of the sheer drop just inches away. These openings also allow rainwater and debris to enter the tunnel, creating slippery and dangerous conditions during bad weather. Driving through the Guoliang Tunnel feels more like navigating a mine shaft than a road, with rough, unpaved surfaces and sharp turns that demand full attention. The tunnel is so narrow that 2 vehicles can barely pass each other, and there are no guardrails to provide safety. Despite its dangers, Guoliang Tunnel Road has become a popular tourist attraction, drawing adventurers eager to experience one of the world's most precarious roads. 6. The Skippers. Canyon Road, New Zealand. New Zealand is known for its stunning landscapes, but the Skippers Canyon Road on the South Island is famous for another reason: its treacherous drive. Carved by miners during the 19th century gold rush, this narrow, cliff-hugging road has remained largely unchanged over the years. The road is filled with tight, blind corners, steep cliffs, and narrow stretches where only one vehicle can pass at a time. The road winds through a deep canyon with steep drops of hundreds of feet, and it's often difficult for drivers to see oncoming traffic. Rental car companies in New Zealand typically won't insure vehicles on this road because of the high risk. However, for those brave enough to take on the Skippers Canyon Road, they'll be rewarded with stunning views of the Shotover River and surrounding mountains. 5. Zoji La Pass, India. High in the Indian Himalayas, Zoji La Pass sits at an elevation of 3,528 meters, 11,575 feet, connecting the Kashmir Valley to the region of Ladakh. This route is essential for locals, traders, and the military, yet it's also one of the world's most dangerous roads. The pass frequently experiences severe snowstorms, rock slides, and sudden weather changes, making each journey a life-or-death experience. The road itself is a narrow, unpaved path that hugs the side of steep cliffs, with tight turns and sheer drops on one side and little to no protection against a fall. During winter, heavy snowfall forces the pass to close. But even in summer, melting snow can trigger dangerous landslides, often blocking the route. Heavy trucks and military vehicles are a common sight on Zoji La Pass, adding to the road's hazards. For those brave enough to traverse it, The reward lies in the breathtaking mountain scenery and the satisfaction of conquering one of the most treacherous roads in the world. 4. Karakoram Highway, China-Pakistan. Known as the fourth wonder of the world, the Karakoram Highway stretches over 1,300 kilometers, 810 miles, linking Pakistan with China. This remarkable engineering feat traverses the remote Karakoram mountain range, home to some of the planet's highest peaks, rising to an altitude of 4,693 meters, 15,397 feet. At the Kunjarab Pass, it is among the highest paved roads globally. The Karakoram Highway offers stunning views of glaciers, valleys, and towering mountains, yet it is also one of the most perilous routes in the world. Landslides, avalanches, and extreme weather conditions frequently threaten travelers. Snow often blocks the road for days, while in summer, melting ice and unexpected rock slides add to the hazards. The road's narrowness, combined with its proximity to steep cliffs without barriers, makes every journey risky. Additionally, political tensions between Pakistan and China mean that security checkpoints and military convoys are common. For those who dare to drive this road, the breathtaking landscapes and the accomplishment of crossing one of the world's highest highways provide memories to last a lifetime. 3. Atlantic Ocean Road, Norway. The Atlantic Ocean Road in Norway is a stunning coastal drive connecting small islands along the country's rugged coastline. This 8-kilometer, 5-mile stretch includes several bridges that appear to float over the water, creating a picturesque experience until the weather turns. When storms hit, powerful winds and waves crash over the bridges, making it feel as though the road is leading straight into the ocean. One of the most dramatic sections is the Storsei Sundet Bridge, which curves in such a way that it appears to drop into the ocean when viewed from certain angles. Often called the Drunken Bridge due to its swaying design, this segment is both a photographer's dream and a driver's nightmare. Weather here can be unpredictable, turning from sunny skies to stormy conditions in moments, with waves as high as 30 feet crashing onto the road. For thrill seekers, the Atlantic Ocean Road offers an unforgettable experience, with awe-inspiring views and the thrill of navigating through stormy seas. 2. James Dalton Highway, Alaska, USA. Known simply as the Dalton, Alaska's James Dalton Highway stretches 414 miles, 666 kilometers, from Fairbanks to Prudhoe Bay's oil fields. It's one of North America's most remote and hazardous roads, primarily used to support the Trans-Alaska Pipeline. The Dalton's challenges go far beyond isolation. It's the extreme Alaskan weather that makes this road so dangerous. Winter temperatures can plummet to minus 60 degrees Fahrenheit, minus 51 degrees Celsius, creating a frozen, icy landscape where snow and strong winds reduce visibility to almost nothing. Even in summer, loose gravel, sharp rocks, and wandering wildlife add to the treacherous conditions. There are only 3 small settlements along the entire highway, meaning that breaking down or running out of fuel could leave you stranded for hours or even days. Without cell service or amenities for stretches over 150 miles, 240 kilometers, drivers must come well prepared with fuel, spare tires, and emergency supplies. Yet despite the dangers, the Dalton Highway attracts adventurers seeking the ultimate road trip challenge. 1. Death Road, Bolivia. The infamous Death Road in Bolivia, officially known as the Carretera de los Yungas, has earned a reputation as one of the deadliest roads in the world. This treacherous path winds through the rugged Andes Mountains, barely clinging to steep cliffs with drops reaching up to 600 meters, 1,970 feet, down into the valley below. The road's lack of guardrails makes each turn a gamble as drivers navigate tight, blind corners and extremely narrow stretches, often only wide enough for a single vehicle. In heavy fog, visibility drops to just a few meters, making the journey even more perilous. When rain falls, the dirt path transforms into a muddy, slippery slope, increasing the likelihood of vehicles sliding off the edge. Despite its dangers, Death Road was once the primary route connecting La Paz with the Yungas region, used by hundreds of travelers daily. It's estimated that between 200 to 300 people lost their lives on this road annually. Though a safer alternative has been constructed, thrill seekers and adventure cyclists continue to brave Death Road for the adrenaline rush and the bragging rights that come with surviving it. With stunning views of lush valleys and distant mountains, Death Road is as beautiful as it is terrifying, demanding both focus and nerves of steel. In conclusion, traveling these dangerous routes demands skill, preparation, and a willingness to face extreme challenges. For those who embrace the risks, these journeys offer breathtaking views and unforgettable memories. However, safety is paramount. Be well prepared, prioritize caution, and consider traveling with an experienced companion to fully enjoy the adventure. If you enjoyed, subscribe to our channel. Thanks.